Hello everybody, welcome to Career Ride. My name is Shipra Singh. In today's video, we are going to see a very important situation you face almost every day at work, and that is conflict with your co-workers. And we are going to learn 5 solid and tested tips to deal with these situations using your emotional intelligence. So first of all, if you're a working professional or you're about to begin your first job, know that there's no workplace without conflicts. You are going to encounter situations where you may feel that the workload distribution is not fair. A particular colleague always tries to shift the workload onto you. Then there could be another colleague who may be so negative about everything that you feel he sucks all of your energy and enthusiasm. Someone may criticize everything but will not have solution to anything. And then there could be a particularly clever colleague who may do nothing but try to steal the credit for all the work that you have done. These situations may sound frustrating, but be prepared because they are not uncommon. And it is the professionals who cultivate the emotional intelligence to deal with these challenges without any drama, excel, grow, and especially enjoy their career. If you also want to develop a successful and peaceful career particularly, these 5 tips will help you tremendously in resolving workplace conflicts without much drama. Ready? Fantastic. Let's start and stay connected till the end. Okay, and the first tip that I've got for you here is don't ignore. This is the biggest lesson that I have ever learned in my career. While it is not required to react to everything, it is very important to take a mental note of things that are happening with and around you. For example, it is a good idea to help a teammate in need. But if you see a pattern emerging, where they don't do their work and habitually shift their workload to you, trust me, brushing it under the carpet is going to worsen the matter. You are going to end up being highly frustrated, where you will react rather than respond. So, deal it early on. As the first step, talk to them and try to find out if they are struggling with something, maybe a skill or understanding about the project or anything else. If yes, assist them in gaining the skills. Suggest some good courses or tricks that work for you. Suggesting ways to deal with the pressure at work and even at home also works in many cases. Any genuine person would open up about their struggles and try to find a way to deal with them. However, you may also come across those especially clever and lazy colleagues who don't want to do their work. Once you have established that this is the problem, it is a good idea to let them know that this is unacceptable, and if need be, inform your manager. If you decide to inform your manager, ensure that you don't sound too complaining. Your purpose is to inform so that the corrective actions can be taken. The second tip that I would give you from my experience is respond, don't react. And this is only possible when you listen carefully and process the information calmly. When in difficult situations, our negative emotions tend to take over. For example, if your colleague steals the credit for your work, you may either get too angry and frustrated or end up shedding the tears. But know that none of these are going to help. Being a professional, you have to know that this is a possibility. 2 things that can save you from landing up in this mess in the first place are: number 1, regular reporting, which many of us find boring to create and submit. The second thing is maintaining a record of your contributions, that is emails, project drafts, and other such contributions. If need be, they will help you in validating your claims. However, if you are faced with such a situation, first of all, do not hesitate to bring this up privately with your colleague. Convey what you have observed. For example, you can say something like, I noticed yesterday the ideas from my research were presented in the meeting without any acknowledgement. If it becomes a pattern or the stakes are too high, calmly and professionally discussing it with your senior is definitely an option. However, ensure that you have some reports, examples, communication to back up your claims. Okay, now at the beginning of the video, I was talking to you about having a peaceful and happy career that you can enjoy. So my next tip to achieve this is focus on the issue, not the person. Because see, conflicts will keep coming and going. If you focus on the issue, you can fix the problem forever. Otherwise, you may have one difficult colleague today and another one tomorrow. If you focus on the person, you get into the cycle of playing the blame game. And in the midst of all this, the real issue will remain unresolved. And over the time, even your seniors will start seeing you as a troublemaker, which may hinder your career growth. So avoid personal attacks. Find solutions. The fourth tip that I'm going to give you here is so solid that it almost always works. Pay attention. The tip is find a common ground. Let me give an example to help you understand this. All of us have heard media reports claiming how Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma don't get along too well. But did you hear Virat Kohli after India won the T20 World Cup in 2024 at Barbados? He said, all said and done, our only goal all these years has been this. There have been reports about Rohit and Virat not being very close personally. But this one incident is sufficient to explain what happens when genuine people work for a common goal. If you don't get too well along with a colleague, it's okay. Acknowledge that. Recognize their skills. Respect them as human beings. Appreciate each other's presence and work towards the goal. You don't have to be best friends with everyone to achieve those goals. And lastly, know when to escalate. If your repeated efforts to resolve the issue fail, you notice any impact on your personal performance or team's performance, the attacks get too personal or violate your modesty or company's policy, or if there are no improvements in the behavior even after the warnings, you know it is the time to escalate. Before you decide to escalate the issue, have a proper documentation of all the happenings and make sure you report the issues to the right person. In most of the cases, it would be your manager, HR manager and their manager if they belong to some other department. Escalations should preferably be done in writing. Take time to compose that email. Keep your language professional and include all the required facts that would help in making the decision. See, workplace conflicts are inevitable, but how you deal with them makes all the difference. And the factor that plays the biggest role in fruitful resolutions is your own emotional intelligence, calmness, and professionalism. Basically, it is not about avoiding conflicts. Rather, it is about navigating through them in a way that promotes growth, teamwork, results, and mutual respect. I hope this video helps you navigate through difficult phases in your career. For more practical tips and advice on growing in your career, subscribe the channel now. If you found the video useful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family members who you think can benefit from it. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Till then, bye-bye and take care. Stay connected.